Explained by the Billy Meier contacts, Daniel Fry.
Contact Report 031.
That's more information than I expected. Can you at least give me one or two contacts who are real contactors and whose information can really be relied upon?
That is so, but if you want to know names, I will tell you there too. They are two men named Daniel Fry and Victor Schauberger. The latter, however, is long gone from your world, and he did not report his contacts with extraterrestrial intelligences. His task was to do other things, which he carried out very consciously. The man named Daniel Fry lives in America. His profession is that of a technician, and his contacts go back 2.5 decades. The teaching given to him was in minimal religious form according to his state of conscious evolution. His knowledge of the creation, however, was only in its infancy, so that the values of the creation had to be explained to him by the name of God. This contact is a valuable one among all, but unfortunately he will not be able to cope with the whole thing in a consciousness-past manner. Consequently, he will become confused, as we unfortunately could only ascertain afterwards.
I am very happy for this human being. Surely he must be very sympathetic, isn't he?
It is one of those human beings who are very even-tempered, likable, and lovable.
Contact Report 038.
Ing Dai Dr. H. C. Daniel Fry, USA. Mr. Fry was granted permission to fly by a spacefaring species from a space-time structure of a foreign kind. Beware of religious expressions, for these come from him.
Contact Report 249.
What's this about? Quetzal once explained to me, as Simyase did, that Dan Fry, an American, actually had contact with aliens and took photos, but that he then destroyed these photos, after which somebody made forgeries and put them under his control, so that today there would be no real photos of alien flying objects that could be traced back to Dan Fry. The story about the origin of the extraterrestrials and their statements are also said to have been thoroughly falsified. Quetzal once explained this to me without this appearing in a contact report.
This corresponds to the actual events.
Contact Report 382.
It has also been the case for many years now that our worldwide efforts of clarification and surveillance in this regard have not produced any positive results, and therefore no contacts between terrestrial human beings and extraterrestrials have been recorded. These clarifications are without any doubt because our monitoring in this regard is absolutely faultless, because our apparatuses and devices register all foreign to Earth mental vibrations of acute activities, but also of telepathic nature, therefore nothing can escape us in this respect. If communications between Earth foreigners and Earth humans had taken place in the last major period of time, then this would have been recorded by our automatic recording devices and would have become known to us. This in addition to the fact that we have always made individual clarifications with regard to all persons who claimed and still claim to have had or still have contact with extraterrestrials in any way. But the results concerning such contacts are consistently negative to this day, and that is absolutely clear. It is no different with extraterrestrial flying objects, because also with regard to these we have built up a global surveillance network a few months ago, so that no objects can enter or leave the airspace without being registered by us. Until recently this was different, because we had not yet installed the necessary equipment. Consequently, some foreign objects escaped our attention in recent years. But this has nothing to do with the registration of foreign mental vibrations, which we have been controlling worldwide for more than 82 years. Therefore, we are also informed about when and where contacts between Earth humans and Earth foreigners have actually taken place. During this time, their number, you accepted, applies to only 8 such contacts. But of all those who claim that they have or have had such contacts, only one is who openly admitted the truth and came forward: the American Daniel Fry.
Contact Report 424.
Some others, such as Dan Fry and Schmidt, etc., were by the Giza intelligences, through means of teleprojection, put into pseudo-realities with visionary experiences, which they deemed to be reality.